Let's talk about the next generation of the most popular phone, which is the Flip 4. The Flip 4 comes with the latest flagship chipset from Qualcomm, the 8 Plus Gen 1. The main display is a 6.7-inch FHD plus 120 Hz LTPO technology, which is a variable refresh rate from 1 to 120 Hz depending on what you're doing on the screen. AMOLED display, and the external cover display is a 1.9-inch AMOLED. The camera setup is the same as the Flip 3 with the primary camera 12 megapixel, which is now larger, allowing more light to enter, aiding the night photography mode by Samsung, which was introduced in the S22 series, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide, which remains the same. The battery size has increased by about 10% to 3700 mAh compared to 3300 mAh on the Z Flip 3. The combination of a larger battery and a power efficient 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset could bring better battery life to the Flip 4, which was one of the main cons of the Flip 3. We'll have to wait for the reviews to know how much of an increase it is. There is a YouTuber by the name of Tech Droid who made a battery comparison video, and in that, the Flip 4 gave gave the battery life of 9 hours and 4 minutes, which is kind of exceptional. It even beat the S22 Ultra. So these are like crazy numbers. The Like I said, the larger battery and power efficient 8 Plus Gen 1 has done the wonders. You also get an IP60X8 rating, and there's still same 25-watt charging. The RAM and storage options are 8 128, 8 256, and 8 512. The price starts at $999. The Indian price hasn't come out yet, so we'll reserve our thoughts for that when it does come out, or when we release the YouTube clip, we'll add it there. The flip form factor is the most ideal form factor for most people because the cover display can be the boon sent by God to the present generation, which will prevent us from mindlessly scrolling Instagram for hours when a work message pops up or something like that. A lot of new widgets has been added to the menu, and the cover display also makes it possible to record beautiful 4K selfie videos using the main sensors. The flex mode has been updated to work in any apps, that so that when the phone is in flex mode, your content runs on the top half and the bottom half can be used to take screenshots, play and pause content, and can also be made into a trackpad which allows a physical mouse pointer to appear on the upper screen, which is an addition in the Fold 4, but I don't know how useful it is because the top display becomes really small in the flex mode. For those of you who are interested in knowing the colors, the Z Flip 4 is available in four colors: graphite, a dark gray shade; pink gold, a light gold shade; Bora purple, a purplish shade like BTS color; and blue, a light blue shade. If you think these colors don't suit your style, then you can get the bespoke edition, which gives you the option to customize the frame in three colors and the back in five different colors. So that's a lot all about the Flip 4 specs wise. Honestly, I feel the increased battery life and performance due to the bigger physical big size and the 8 Plus Gen 1 really makes it a competitive deal right now in the foldables because there's no con you can pick on right now apart from the price. Gautam, your thoughts?
The Flip series has always been my favorite set of phones, if not the most favorite phone I've ever seen. I don't know, it's something about the form factor and the whole flipping thing and the whole aesthetic. I really, really like it. Two problems I had with the older generation. One were the really big bezels. Actually, three problems: the battery and the durability because of the crease. Well, the crease is still not gone, but it's improved apparently. And this seems more like a perfecting the recipe we already had type thing that I think even other YouTubers were able to see clearly. And um, I like the way it's headed because the battery was really bad in the previous flip phones, and to see that it's now doing quote unquote 9 hours, and even if it doesn't do 9 hours, even if it's able to do maybe an hour and a half lesser than that, we are comparing this to the S22 Ultra, which is like the leader of all the Android phones. So um, it's kind of cool to see that such a small battery with such a small battery, actually it isn't that small, but 3700 milliamp hours battery compared to 4500, it's able to perform that well because of Samsung's optimization and LTPO screen and all. I really like it. It looks almost the same, but I still think The colors look nice. Pricing, right now it just says 80K, but I think it would be a bit more. But I think now Samsung has got the best phone, like hardware wise. They've got everything right with this phone. In my opinion, 128 GB and all. Okay, let's not think about that right now, because we know that the flip technology and the folding screen technology is something that not other people are doing. So yeah, but I think what Samsung needs to do is perfect the software a bit more, give people more incentives to use this phone, and that's when they're going to see real growth. But that being said, if you have seen the sales of the Flip series, they're selling really well each year. So uh, I really like the formula Samsung has used and thought behind while putting this phone. And um, the cameras, I know while some people may be disappointed you're paying 80K and getting a 12 megapixel camera, I think you'll virtually be not be able to tell the difference for most of the photos until you just zoom in. And see, the major thing about this phone is its form factor, its easiness to use, and its whole like flip functionality and things like that. So for that, I think I really like it, but we'll have to see, give it some more time, see how the display holds up, and then give our final verdict on it.